Welcome to my tutorial on how to create and run a virtual machine on your existing PC. First, we want to go to virtualbox.org. We can go to this link where it says downloads. And if you have a Windows PC, you can click on Windows hosts. You want to download that. It's about 102 megabytes, so that should download quickly. The next thing you want to do is you want to download the extension pack, and I'll explain why later. That's this one. So once you download and install VirtualBox, you want to click on this extension pack so that it'll install to your VirtualBox. The next thing is downloading an operating system. So we want to be using Windows 10. So what you could do is you could just Google Windows 10 VirtualBox. It'll send you to the Microsoft website. Over here, you kind of want to go down and you want to download, you want to click this link right here. It's Windows 10 Enterprise, 20 gigabyte download for VirtualBox. Now, keep in mind this will expire in September, but I'm sure there's a way you can renew it. But in the meantime, you can use it however you please. This one takes a little bit longer. It's about 20 gigabytes, so it's going to take quite a bit to download. I already have one downloaded. This is what it would look like. It's going to be a zipped file. So what you want to do is you want to extract that file by right-clicking on it and clicking on Extract All. Then you'll get this folder. You'll open this folder. And here is your virtual machine. All you have to do is double-click on it. It'll automatically open up a VirtualBox. Now you can name your virtual machine over here. I would call it something like virtual machine test. Now I suggest not to mess with these configurations the first time you run your virtual machine. So all we have to do is put this and click import. Now this will take a little bit of time, probably around 5 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go get myself some coffee and I'll be back. And I'm back. All right, so let's just power this machine and see what happens. Ba-bam. All right, so here's your virtual machine in Windows. Now there's a couple of things that you probably want to improve to make it run faster, but unfortunately all those changes you have to do when the virtual machine is off. So let's turn off the virtual machine. All right, so we select our virtual machine. We go to settings. Now we want to give it a little bit more power. So let's go to system and let's give it 4 gigabytes of RAM to operate with. Now remember, this is going to be taking away from your current machine. So if your current machine is only running 8 gigabytes and you give 4 gigabytes of RAM to your virtual machine, remember your current machine is also going to be running a lot slower. So preferably you would have more processing power and more RAM in order to sacrifice that towards your virtual machine. You don't need a floppy disk. Now we can go to processors. Depends on how fast you want your machine to run. Also depends on how many processors you have. You can give it 2 to 4 processors. We'll start with giving it 2. Now for display, this is really vital for those who need to use dual monitors for their setup for whatever reason. You want to max out the video memory and you want to put monitor count to 2. Now, if you downloaded the extension, you should see this available. You want to put it on USB 3.0 so that it can recognize the devices you plug in, because remember, if you don't give it access to the webcam or to your headset, it wouldn't be able to access neither audio or video input. So you just kind of want to have that in mind. Once that's done, you can press OK, and you can run your machine again. All right, now that we're here, we want to create a second virtual monitor. How do we do that? Well, over here you have some options. We want to click on one of these. It says here virtual screen 1. You can set the resolution that you wish, for example, if you want to make it smaller. And now where it says virtual screen 2, we want to click enable. Bam. You now have 2 virtual screens on a single computer. You can resize them however you wish. For example, if you want to fit 2 virtual screens on one additional screen that you have, for example, the one I have set up here, you can do that. You can also do something like this, where you auto resize the guest display. That means I can just kind of like push it to the corner and it'll resize it there. Bam, just like that. Same with this one. And now you can download whatever program you need. For example, if you need to download TeamViewer, you can do so right in the virtual machine. Sorry. Of course, it would be more useful if it was bigger, wouldn't it be? There we go, download for free. And it works just like as if you had another Windows PC running on your desktop. So that's my quick tutorial on how to run virtual machines on your PC. If you have any questions, feel free to write in the comment section below or email me. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. Thank you.